T-minus 20 seconds. And advise to stand by for the terminal count. 10, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. 5, 8, 9, 10 seconds. Cabin pressure holding nicely at 5.8 psi. We have a good green report on both primary and backup guidance systems. 2 minutes and 20 seconds into the mission. Minutes and 54 seconds in, we can confirm BECO. We have a good burn on that second stage. 3 minutes into the flight. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. 5, 8, 9, 10 seconds. I say again on the launch time, 3 minutes and 59 seconds after the hour. Time 1 minute and 32 seconds into the flight. All reports green at this point. Flight dynamics report, the trajectory looks good. Cabin pressure holding nicely at 5.8 psi. We have a good green report on both primary and backup guidance systems. 2 minutes and 20 seconds into the mission. Minutes and 54 seconds in, we can confirm BECO. We have a good burn on that second stage. 3 minutes into the flight. In the control center this morning, from the astronaut ranks, of course we have Gordon Cooper acting as the capsule communicator. Immediately on his right, operating the booster tank monitor console, is Eugene Cernan. Looking on very closely in that same area is Virgil I. Grissom and Donald K. Slayton, Wally Schirra. Also here in the control center are Scott Carpenter, Alan Shepard, Tom Stafford, Jim McDivitt, and Ed White, the two prime pilots for the Gemini 4 mission. And in the blockhouse observing procedures there are Frank Borman and Jim Lovell, the backup crew on the Gemini 4. At this time, the OMS and the RCS, the OMS RCS combination are being tested on the pad. I believe you have several television monitors out there, and we're probably watching the same picture. The count continues holding well. The weather continues to look outstanding, and we're in good shape. The count at this time is T-minus 13 minutes and 5 seconds. I'll give you a mark at 13 minutes even. 2, 1, mark, 13. This is Mission Control. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, over. This is Mission Control. The count T-minus 10 minutes. T-minus 10 minutes and counting. We've had successful tests of both the RCS system and the OMS, the Orbital Attitude Maneuvering System. We've had now four test firings of a fraction of a second duration from each. The onboard maneuvering propulsion system and the reentry control system, appear to be in very good shape. At this time, the flight director has asked for a final mission status check of all flight controllers. And we're proceeding with a count at this time coming up on T-minus 9 minutes and counting. This is Mission Control. This is Mission Control. The count T-minus 5 minutes and a momentary hold. A momentary hold at T-minus 5 minutes. Oh, and where we get the precise reason for this hold. This is Mission Control. We are standing by to pick it up. Pick up the count momentarily at T-minus 6. That's recycling to T-minus 6. We held to test one more time the ohms, the orbital attitude maneuvering thrust chamber at in the adapter section of the spacecraft. We have not yet picked up the count. We are standing by to pick it up. For those of you who may not be familiar with many missile launches here at the Cape, I would like to give you some idea of what you should see, assuming a normal ignition and liftoff. First, a very orange-brownish cloud, which is unique to Titan II. A few seconds fire on the pad, liftoff. At T+5 seconds, if you're watching some part of the bird sharply, you'll observe the start of the roll program. The bird is locked down on the pad at a heading of 85 degrees. For this particular mission, we wanted to fly a 105-degree path azimuth. So the bird must be rolled some 20 degrees. This program's initiated at +5 seconds. It continues through +20 seconds, followed by a 3-minute hold, at which point at approximately +23 seconds, a pitch program is started, and this pitch program in approximately 3 or 4 steps is continued throughout the powered phase of flight. We're winding up at a point downrange where the spacecraft is inserted at a negative angle or a downward angle of some 2 degrees. This is Mission Control counting at T-minus 4 minutes and 52 seconds. This is Mission Control. T-minus 3 minutes and counting. T-minus 3 minutes and counting. The count proceeding satisfactorily at this time with no anticipated problems. T-minus 2 minutes. T-minus 2 minutes and counting. T-minus 60 seconds and counting. The booster's gone to internal power. T-minus 60 seconds and counting. T-minus 45 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. And advised to stand by for the terminal count. 10, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have ignition. We have liftoff. Liftoff. 5, 5, 8, liftoff. 5, 8, 9, 10 seconds. Cabin pressure relieving at 5.8 psi on the cabin. Launch time 3 minutes and 59 seconds after the hour. I say again on the launch time, 3 minutes and 59 seconds after the hour. Time 1 minute and 32 seconds into the flight. All reports green at this point. ECOM reports the cabin pressure building properly. This is Mission Control. We've had a successful completion of the roll program. We entered the pitch program at the proper time. Cabin pressure relieving at 5.8 psi on the cabin. Launch time 3 minutes and 59 seconds after the hour. Again on the launch time, 3 minutes and 59 seconds after the hour. Time 1 minute and 32 seconds into the flight. All reports green at this point. Flight Dynamics reports the trajectory looks good. Cabin pressure holding nicely at 5.8 psi. We have a good green report on both primary and backup guidance systems. 2 minutes and 20 seconds into the mission. Seconds in, we can confirm BECO. We have a good burn on that second stage. 3 minutes into the flight. Guidance reports it looks real good, and he emphasized the real. Yeah, we've jettisoned the nose fairing. We have jettisoned the nose fairing. An event time for 3 minutes and 21 seconds. At this point, we're 3 minutes and 35 seconds into what appears to be a very good mission at this point. All control positions report a green and go status here in the control center. They have just been polled by the flight director. Good time, 4 minutes and 10 seconds. 4 minutes and 10 seconds. All data sources reported looking excellent. 4 minutes and 35 seconds. 4 minutes and 35 seconds. Approximately 1 minute from now, we should have sustainer engine cut off. All reports still holding is excellent. This is Mission Control. We've had a power failure here in the Mission Control Center. Our displays are out. The flight director is now talking to his downrange components, which are on the loop, keeping abreast of the mission. We'll try to listen very closely. We are completely without power here in the Mission Control Center. Power has been restored here in the Mission Control Center. Displays are being updated. We were without power perhaps 20-25 seconds. We have a report of Ohm's thrusters firing. We have had spacecraft SEP. We've had SECO and spacecraft SEP. Goddard data report from Goddard indicate first cut on the cutoff looks good. Looks like a good cutoff right within the gates. We are now having the retro firing. We've had 1 and 2. Retro 3 and 4. Retro fire completed. is Mission Control. We've had a power failure here in the Mission Control Center. Our displays are out. The flight director is now talking to his downrange components, which are on the loop, keeping abreast of the mission. We'll try to listen very closely. We are completely without power here in the Mission Control Center. Power has been restored here in the Mission Control Center. Displays are being updated. We were without power perhaps 20-25 seconds. We have a report of Ohm's thrusters firing. We have had spacecraft SEP. We've had SECO and spacecraft SEP. Goddard data, report from Goddard indicate first cut on the cutoff looks good. Looks like a good cutoff right within the gates. We are now having the retro firing. We've had 1 and 2. Retro 3 and 4. Retro fire completed. This is Mission Control. We're 6 minutes and 45 seconds into the mission. Everything looking quite nominal at this point. We're verifying at this time the precise attitude of the spacecraft, which momentarily, within 30 seconds, should be beginning its blackout period down over between the Rosnaught Victor, which is a ship approximately 500 miles east of the Cape, and the Bermuda site, south, of course, of the Bermuda site. 9 minutes and 35 seconds into the mission. T plus 10 minutes. This is the period of the maximum heating rate, which is one of the primary objectives of the GT-2 flight. Maximum heating rate followed by the maximum reentry load. 10 minutes and 25 seconds into the mission. 11 minutes and 15 seconds into the mission. We're coming up past the max heat rate point. We're coming into the period of maximum reentry load. Within 15 seconds, we should end the blackout, and we'll bring you that report as soon as we get it from downrange. Everything looking good at this point. All systems working properly. Minutes and 20 seconds into the flight. 12 minutes and 20 seconds into the flight. CSQ reports TM solid. The Coastal Centre Quebec, which is a ship at the end of the line on this mission, reports acquisition, as the flight director put it, right on time. Indications here, preliminary indications that the end of blackout came within 3 seconds of the planned flight time, within 3 seconds. CSQ reporting good data reception downrange on a fairly clear circuit. Time coming up on 14 minutes. And at this point we'd estimate we're about a little over 5 minutes from landing. If the systems, all the remaining recovery systems continue in the pattern of the other systems. Time T plus 14 minutes and 53 seconds. T plus 14 minutes and 56 seconds. I'm awaiting confirmation of the R&R separate. We have had vent valves operation. We're down in the area of main chute deploy. We're looking for confirmation on that. CSQ reports the cabin pressure as programmed has dropped to 0 as the relief valves open. CSQ confirms the reentry module separation at within a second or two of the nominal time. CSQ still reports TM solid. Good telemetry reception continuing. The CSQ should be able to hold that right up to landing. Time 16 minutes and 28 seconds into the mission. Preliminary unconfirmed sighting report. We have an unconfirmed sighting report of the spacecraft. Into the mission, everything continuing nicely. Sighting report placed the spacecraft some 50 miles from the Lake Champlain. I want to emphasize that was a preliminary report, still unconfirmed. CSQ is now reporting indications of successful deployment of main chute. He has verified this report with the flight director that at this time a main chute deployment. Eighteen minutes into the mission. CSQ still has TM solid. Time 18 minutes and 30 seconds. CSQ has just advised the rescue beacon in the spacecraft, one of the automatic finding aids is on. Rescue beacon on and functioning properly. 19 minutes. 20 minutes and counting. Mission control, approximately 21 minutes into the mission. Everything appearing altogether normal at this point. We're awaiting a verification on sighting, and a landing report should be coming up momentarily.